It would help if I turned the mic on, I guess. Oh, what a day. How's everybody else doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully everybody here is happy-go-lucky. You know, life is great. No bad things, no negatives, nothing. All positives here. Hopefully y'all having a good Sunday. It has been a very, very... Everything's all over the place, y'all. I'm so sorry. It's just... Okay, music was way too loud and... Oh, it's all over us. Yes, Charles, I do. I do. It's been... so my computer crashed earlier today. And the good news is... all my files, and I'd say 90% of my programs, I keep on separate hard drives, solid state drives. So I was able to not really lose much. But the combination of hardware that's, besides the graphics cards, outdated. I think my processor's like 5 generations ago. And then Windows Update deciding that, hey, today's a great day to ruin everything. BIOS acted up in the computer. That didn't want to boot up correctly. So I had to bring out the flash drive and get the BIOS updated to its correct point. I mean, it was just a wonderful day so far on this fantastic Sunday. And if you're not an extreme nerd and are not sure what the heck I'm talking about, don't worry. I'm mostly rambling on for my own benefit. So just because it was just it's a hecky of a day, and sometimes you just need to vent a little bit, regardless of whether the person you're venting to even understands what you're saying. Doesn't actually matter. Like, I had to reinstall Star Trek Feet Commnad. Look at this. I got 9 million officers. Look at this. 99. They all say new. It's the most annoying thing in the world. It has been a day. But hopefully y'all are doing fantastic. If you do me a huge favor while you're here, invite your friends and your alliance mates from various servers to tonight's, I don't even want to call it a chill stream. It's just going to be a stream. It's going to be a stream, and we'll see how it goes. We're going to expect the best. I guess the one good positive to come out of all this is some of the software I had to go re-download. I got the newer versions, like the newest version of OBS. I was like on version like 23. Now I'm on 27. You know, I mean, stuff like that. It made me update some of my software. So I guess that's a positive. But yeah, it's my past, heck, I'd say 7 hours has been buried in my computer, going through hard drives and trying to get everything back up and going so we can do our thing tonight. And hopefully this doesn't delay our stuff for tomorrow. But anyway, let's give shout outs to those who are here so far. Charles, yes, I do have Cash App, sir. Thank you for asking. Jonathan Moore, good to see you, buddy. Kennavon, Jason, Charles, Thomas C, Daniel, David. Oh, Nightbot's here. Thank you, Nightbot. Bobby, how are you doing? Ed's here. Brett, Universal, Charles, Best Bros, Harley, Sasquatch, Alan, John Brownfield, Jason, John Patterson, Justin Rourke, Brett Paddock, everybody else coming on through. I even think that some of my settings are jacked up on YouTube because right now it's... yeah, we're just gonna, you got to be subscribed to talk. So everybody, appreciate the love, support, and we'll see how tonight's Q&A and everything goes, where we can focus on officers and anything else. Chad, want to give you a big thank you because you just signed up to be a commander. Also want to give you a big thank you to John Moore, who signed up to be a cadet. Supporting the channel means that I can hopefully grow, get better, and there are good things that we hopefully have planned for y'all in the near future. You just have to stay tuned for that. I'm not going to give anything away. I won't give everything away, but hopefully good things are coming. Good things are coming. Hopefully you've enjoyed the videos that we're putting out the past couple of weeks. And then for those of you who are interested in the trading card game, had a huge update to that today. Huge update. We're about to start running the test prints on the game. Now, the game still has to go through different mechanics testing to make sure that it flows well and it's fun to play, and got to finish that up. But the first set of test prints are going to get done. Hopefully we'll have those in the next couple weeks for those interested in that. So at least there's stuff going on. At least there's stuff going on. And shout out real quick to Charles, who just donated $9.99 a super chat. So thank you for that $10 super chat towards a new computer. And I am scared to even think of what it would be like to get a new computer right now. I'm going to be just real with y'all. I am frightened by that thought. Absolutely frightened. As in, not kidding you, legitimately, that scares the crap out of me to think about having to buy a new computer right now. Oh my gosh, that's scary. But it's okay, right? It's all going to work out. It's all going to work out. I misspelled command. I did. Yeah, Commnad. Welcome to the Star Trek Fleet Commnad, where we will be discussing, I guess, something. I literally haven't got to do anything today. in game. Nothing at all in game so far. So it'll be me, you, and the game together. So it's all good, I guess. It's all good. Yes, please stop ringing doorbells at me, Windows. Greatly appreciate it. Get a Chromebook? Oh yeah, Brett. Yeah, if I got a Chromebook, I could do everything that you see me do for 1/10 of the price. At least that's what they have you believe when you're going to those stupid websites and everything. Yeah, I use BlueStacks, Harley. I use BlueStacks, an emulator. Now, there are several other versions that you can use. Like, I've got Nox, and I've got Mimu, I think, is still installed. But in general, yeah, BlueStacks is my go-to. And I'm currently running BlueStacks 5, which is the newest version of BlueStacks. It's in beta at the moment, I believe. I don't know if they've fully released it yet or not, but they had actually approached me. They're like, yo, will you tell everybody to download BlueStacks? We'll give you $50. I'm like, I'm not doing an entire video to promote your channel for $50. So get BlueStacks, check out Nox, Mimu, whatever you want to do. I've actually enjoyed it so far. I've enjoyed it so far. We'll just we'll keep grinding on it. So how's everybody else's day going? How's everybody else's day going? You get the Bobe Moan? I have not gotten that yet, DL. I have not. So y'all need to hound her. I have not gotten such a thing. Granted, I haven't talked to her much today, simply because I've been buried in computer parts. Can we discuss how much this arc sucks? We sure can, Justin. We can discuss anything you want. Sunday nights are for the fans. Sunday nights are for whoever is playing this game to come in and give me all they got. I want you to come in, and if it's something that's not even if you're like, hey, this may be an unpopular opinion, I want it. I want all of it. I want you to come in and tell us how you really feel. Okay? That's okay. That's 100% okay to do. I'm telling you, it is. What level is the best to turn in rare and epic Armada packs? Let me see if I still got this saved on my desktop. Now, obviously, I've lost a lot, but generally files are still fine. Let me see if I've got that file still saved. If not, I will have to pull it from the Kelvin Memorial Archive. But in general, I would say 34 and up. And then if you're in the 20s, then I'll be pulling around 27, 28. 27, 28. So Justin says level 48. No, not that high, Justin. Not that high. How about a Forever 18 video? Yikes, why would you do a Forever 18 video? That sounds awful. Do you have an account on Server 56? Jason, I do not. I do not have an account on Server 56. To just be brutally honest, the only one I'm currently playing right now is Server 20, just because everything nutso going on. But I've got accounts on several different runs, but this is the only one I'm currently playing. I haven't logged into my Server 63 account in a few days, and I was playing that one every day. Just too much going on. You got to cut back on some things, so that's what got cut back at the moment. I have a noob question. Today was my first day earning Discovery Refinery tokens. Refine immediately or hold on to them. So Bistro, I'd actually just go ahead and refine those. Yeah, I mean, there's no huge bonus to be holding on, for any reason right now. Go ahead and spend them. Especially since you don't have the Discovery yet, and you can only procure such a device. Annoyingly, you can only procure such a device through event stores right now or through paying. I would say go ahead and spend them. Get what you can out of them because you want to start working on the officers. And that is a big key for a lot of people, is working on those officers. Apologies for the coughing. Are they going to fix the refinery? Nope. Because the refinery is not broken. It's doing exactly what they want it to do. So, I know that's not what you want to hear, but I'm telling you the truth. I'm going to be real. I'll be real. There's a big war on Server 181. Very nice, Universal Kings. I would be interested to know more about it as it's ongoing, but I am not on that server, so I do not get to witness it firsthand. Don't get to witness that firsthand. When a ship is destroyed in base defense, do the effects from the ship, like scan the enemy, continue through the end of they just kind of rolled off my screen. But no, once it's dead, actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember. We'll have to test that. I'm pretty sure Marty, they stop. I'm pretty sure they stop, Marty. But we will have to test that to be sure. Can I do a mining crew video? Steve, let me ask you this. Why do you need a mining crew video? Why need a mining crew video? I mean, I guess I can, but that's just like such a bleh. They've stopped. Thank you, Jonathan. I was pretty sure they stopped, but I wanted to. I hate. So just to be real with y'all, my brain is really fuzzle fried right now. My brain is really fuzzle fried right now. The day has got me. And then all the videos I'd planned to do this week, normally I spend Saturday and Sunday prepping for the upcoming week's videos. Zero video prep for this week. None. So I'm already staying up pretty late tonight to try to get some of that stuff out. So the crewing to what I think I'm supposed to get and what I mine, it seems different. Well, I mean, we can definitely explore that, Steez, if you'd like. That also would be a very easy video for me to put out Monday. I mean, there's some other things that I want to do video-wise, and that one would actually be less intensive. It wouldn't take me as much work. And I'm not trying to say I want to do lazy videos for y'all or anything. I'm just saying that, for me trying to get everything back up on its feet right now. Like even tonight, I haven't even got a chance to promote the stream. We've only got 108 people watching. For those who are regular here, y'all know we usually have 200, 300 people on the stream. So you know what? That might be a good idea. In fact, if y'all want to remind me to do that in my Discord, we've got a spot where you can request videos. Post it there. Well, I'm yawning. That's not good. Put your Cash App and I'll donate to make you feel better today. Wow, Charles. Okay, let me pull my Cash App up. Now, I'm be honest. I'm very sad, Charles. I'm very sad. I just want you to take that into account while you're hitting that donate button. I'm very sad. I'm very sad. Here, I'm going to type it in to chat for you because I don't have a command for it because not many people use Cash App, I found. But thank you so much for supporting the channel. Really, I do appreciate it. It is $ Louisiana Kaiser. I don't know why it's named like that. It just is. So that is my Cash App. Anything is appreciated. Nothing is required. But I've just been thinking, we are raising money for the house fund. I might have to just throw the new computer fund in there too, because that's just how it goes. So now we need a refrigerator, because the refrigerator I have is growing mold. Now we need a house and a computer. It's just all the things at once that make life grand. All the things that make life grand. Makes sense. Once a ship and its crew are gone, they can't affect anything. Correct. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. And Bobby, we have done a Bortus video. You're right that it's been a while. So we might need to make another more updated version. But we've done a Bortus video, and it really comes down to in the 20s what you have. So let me just call. Okay. They wanted a solo. They can have a solo. But it really depends on what officers that you have. Like, I don't want to recommend morale to you if your morale is like rank 1. So, and then we need to do some Deanna so we can get some Deanna shards. Discord link will do. Jason, here you go. Exclamation point Discord. We'll pop that off for you. How hard is it to pick a mining crew? Other than Latinum, there's a specialist crew for every material. You select them as captain and the rest are synergy. I mean, there's strategies to it as well. And what I mean by strategies is you take like the Meridian, for example. Should you go with a protected cargo crew? Or should you go with a mine Isogen as fast as bloody possible and then run home crew? That's kind of up to you. So, and I don't necessarily think that there's a wrong answer there. It's just kind of you figuring out what you got to do. And yikes on that exocomp is a reward. Yikes on that exocomp is a reward. So we need to work that through. There we go. Does that hold true for Armadas as well? When a Gaia ship, for example, gets destroyed, Armada crit goes back up? I also want to say that's true too, but I would need to. I need to run through. I need to run it back. And yes, Thomas, there is. I don't have a direct answer for your next part of the question, but my Kirk and Spock are tier 3. That's a little bit low. Like I said, anytime you come at me with an officer question like what's good for a Bortus, a generic answer would be Yuki as captain, Kirk, Spock on the sides. I mean. What do you got? Kumak as captain, Nero, and then Vimit for shield stripping, and then growing your own stats and boost. And Marty, it's not that they're tough, because I appreciate those questions. I need to answer them. It's just like I said, it's been a day, so I would need to pull it up. Like I don't even have Discord installed. Like all the extensions that I was running on the computer, it's mostly been through my phone today. So You don't believe that's true? I've heard that even if Gala dies round 1, it still works. Cool. Daniel, if that's the case, awesome. I truly don't remember right off the top of my head. I truly don't. Don't know what. Yeah. And get some Armada runs in. Generic PvP question time. Need generic PvP crews for the AUG or D4 in the Enterprise without the same officers on each ship, assuming they're going for their triangle counterpart. Okay, so if we're doing triangle counterpart strategy, then you're going to want to put Marcus. Well, let's just determine what your crews are. But Marcus, Merritt, Krell on your Augur. If you're going with your D4, then you'd want to run Lorca, Killy, Sharvanik. And then finally on the Enterprise, I would run, if you're going after interceptors, TOS Spock. Wow, that's how out of it I am today. TOS Kirk, TOS Uhura, and Kang, if you want to do that. The Discord command's not working. Of course it's not. Yay! Don't worry, I'll send it to you directly. I've got the link right here. Stupid Nightbot and it's not working link thingy. All right, Charles, thank you so much. Charles just donated. I'm going to add that. Charles Fun says, for use it however you want to. Thanks for all the info. Well, thank you so much, Charles. And we will add that in. And I don't have the house fund up because I'll be honest, I am legitimately thinking about doing a PC fund just because it's got to get updated. I probably won't buy a brand new graphics card. I do have a semi-decent graphics card now, but I definitely need to work on some of the other aspects of it. So thank you so much for that. Greatly appreciated. You're amazing. You're amazing. So, Jonathan, was that good enough for you? DJ did a bunch of research on that. I've done my share as well. And by the way, I got to hit up DJ because I'm waiting to hear back from him on a few things. We're supposed to be doing a video together, and he got sick, and then I haven't really heard from him in like a week. So we need to work on that. We were going to do a research video together. But yeah, that sounds right, Daniel. But like I said, it's been a while. And generally in the game, when it comes to how the game will try to find different abilities in PvP, it's looking for, why is this turned on? Go away. Game controls turn off. It does a scan of, is this active? Yes or no. Hits the checkbox and then moves on to the next phase. And then as the next round starts, it starts that over again. So it does a recheck every single time. But I would definitely look into, I know he's streaming Omicron. I got to have my own stream on, so. And nobody threw anything. Yeah, man. There's a baby rare. I don't really want to launch a baby rare, though. What's up, Michael? Where can I find a list of regular Armada systems? I have got those pinned in my, if you go into my Discord, I have those pinned in the FTFC channel. They are pinned in there, so you can just go check them out. Whichever systems that you're looking for, like the Federation, the Klingon, the Romulan, those are all pinned in that chat. So go check that out. Level 27, currently Rom Kling, have the blueprints for the Bortus, but cannot make for one level, but thinking of switching to Fed Rom to get the Saladin. Completely up to you. Is the Saladin the best of the 3 ships? Yes. Can you also do any of the things that you want to do with the others? Also, yes. So it kind of comes down to what you want to do. Just to be completely honest with you, there's not a wrong answer. There's not. You know, if you want to build the Saladin, you'll have the best PvP ship. That doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, it's a wrong choice to go with the Bortus or the Centurion. And, you know, once again, I've blamed myself for this at times because I've really pushed people to be like, yo, this is the best ship at the 20s. And it is, you know, it's no lying about it. The Saladin is the best ship in the 20s war-wise. But at the same time, it is not the only ship. You can go and have success with the Centurion and with the Bortus for a long time and have a lot of fun doing it. So it's up to you. The Bortus is a great ship. It is slow like any other battleship, but I think you'd enjoy playing with it. Let's see. Do you think a Max Worf and Beverly and Picard as a captain will be good for a hostile standalone crew? Nope. Nope. The reason that Chen and Talon are so good, they are damage reduction to the ships. Worf, Beverly, those are all just jumping your mitigation. Your mitigation cannot go higher than 72%, no matter what you do. You could throw 10 million at it, and it ain't going higher than 72%. So while having max mitigation is very good, you've got to be able to lower the damage of the opponent to truly make it similar to the hostile crews that we talk about. Similar to the hostile crews that we run every day. So yes, if you're doing like a faction hunt and that's just like what you're running at that time, cool, go for it. But yeah, in general, no, that's not going to replace or even be as good as Pike Moreau Chin, assuming that you got max Chin and a decent Moreau. It can still be good, I guess, is like a tertiary run, but that's the key, and I really try to push that. That's the key to having success, is finding that that damage reduction officer. And that's why we've only got 2 in the game, while we're always begging for more, and everybody's always trying to find like, what's the secret? Can we find some secret, actually nobody ever knew about it, system where it's a good hostile ground? Like, I had somebody come to me earlier where they're using their Saladin and they ran a maxed not a maxed Harrison, but they ran a Harrison based crew, and they managed to get good results as a grinding crew because they ended the fight in 1 round versus the round going 3, 4, 5 rounds. So they're actually able to do that, but it's very rare. Like, you have to do that with the Saladin. Like, you can't take that same setup and then go throw it on your Centurion and have similar success. So, that's what makes it so nuts. It's that elusive, can we get that damage down set that we've just have come to need another group of. And I will continue, I promise I will continue to bug them for that, but it is just kind of, there's a little uncommon out here. I'll go launch an uncommon. Here's proof that I had to reinstall, by the way. Mining is a dangerous activity, and your ship can be attacked by other players. Be on the lookout for enemy ships. Do you want to mine anyway? Yes, I want to mine anyway. Jason says, will ranked up Worf get to 71% mid? If so, he can replace Bev in some loadouts, improving him from mad to useful. Why would you replace Beverly? She's the better version of Worf anyway. So why would you replace? Need a good PvP crew for the Centurion. None of my epics are over level 10 except the Enterprise, Kirk, and Nero. So girls game as well. Love the name, by the way. Yuki is captain. And where is your Spock at? I say Yuki, Kirk, Spock. If not, we can do a couple of other things. Marty, I have no idea what you're saying no to. Unless you're saying that I shouldn't want to go mine, which, to be honest, I don't want to go mine. It's just, it's what I'm being told to do. So I guess I'll do it. All right, health. We'll just stack it. We are not in the mood today. And let's pull out the ISS Jelly for the hex of it. And we'll go launch this bad boy here, and hopefully they let us run it. Hopefully nobody come blows it up. If Picard, Bev are busy on another ship, well, you'd have to have a pretty weak enemy for you to be able to raise your mitigation to 71.2 with just Worf. That'd be pretty tough. That'd be pretty daggum tough. And I'm not saying it's not doable, but it's not realistic to think of as a permanent solution, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's doable, but it's just kind of like, what are you fighting? Because, I can tell you that there's a way for me to make a hostile do 0 damage using the original jellyfish. But that's such a very limited run. It's such a unique issue. Is that realistic to just advise as a crew setup? No. But it's really cool. I like that. That's really cool. But it's not realistic. Worf Riker 6 versus an Armada. Yikes, Jason. That Worf would no. That Worf would no. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, you better bring Beverly if you're going to do that, or run something completely different. Worf is useless versus Deep Armada. Useless. Stats are way too big for him to be helping out. Hey, Hey, Dominic, how you doing? Is that jellyfish with Borg 1 of 10? No. That's 6 of 10. 6 of 10. Because I'm going to an Armada. Boop, boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, boop, boo. Set course. And we're going to do regular because we're saving up our mycelium for all the time we do the taxis. All the time we do the taxis. Did you lose your hard drive? How did you lose your files and apps? So the short answer is I did not do a recent enough backup to rescue it. But I had a complete operating system failure and whatever update happened with, not Apple, with Windows jacked with my MSI's BIOS settings, so that my motherboard. So I had to do a reinstall of Windows early this morning. Now, almost everything I have data-wise, like all my Photoshop files, all the stream files, the stream musics, the merchandise stuff, the memes, most of the files to make videos, the intros, the outros, the templates, all those are on other solid state drives inside the computer. Because I don't store my operating system and all my files on the same spot. That way, if it goes big boom, we're fine. But I did have some very large programs on the OS drive just because they were installed there at the very beginning and I never moved them, like my Photoshop, my Adobe After Effects, just a few different things that I had on there that I then had to go resource, reinstall, and then also just a lot of things were lost. Like, for example, your fonts. Like, if you do Photoshop work, anybody out there that does any type of Photoshop work, fonts. Oh, Marty, sorry. Anyway, like your fonts, if you want to change what fonts look like in Photoshop files, that's all saved on your original, drive. So when I did the reinstall, I lost a lot of that. I spent 30, 45 minutes just going and refining all the fonts that I would use regularly for the card game, for the templates to the Photoshop files that you'll see on the thumbnails. So it's just been a heck of a day, man. Yeah, the fancy intro music is safe. Thank God. Thank God. We've got that stored in a very safe location. Very safe location. But in general, it's I need to upgrade some of this equipment anyway. Okay. Any suggestion on sourcing rare crystals? Events. That's really the only way. By the way, even my Stream Deck's not set up anymore. I got to reset up my Stream Deck. That's going to be a pain in the booty. So, Twitch fans, sorry, I got to do that. But yeah, events, and then the little bit the refinery gives you, the only real ways to source the rares that you're looking for. Scrapping is not an efficient way to get rares in the game. It sucks, but this is not an efficient way to do it through that means. So we have to keep on looking for new events, and that's one of the reasons that we had these discussions about events so much lately, is really trying to pressure them to say, hey, we need this type of stuff, and we need to find a better way to source it. Also, hopefully I can maintain this for another day and a half. Look at this. Oh, gosh. Hopefully. Chief, can you grind forever? I mean, in theory, you kind of can in the very specific scenario. But anyway, I'm not telling y'all what that is. I might make a video on that one day. But if I make a video on it, they're going to fix it. So I can't just go out and tell y'all how it works. So, I mean, what do y'all want me to do? Do you want me to tell y'all how it works so that it works for like the next 4 days before it gets destroyed? I mean, so what I've done before is I give that information out in my Captain's Quarters channel. For those that don't know what the Captain's Quarters, it's the area for those who support the show financially. And then I'll put some stuff out like that. But even then, I'm hesitant for something like that because, hey, what if they just break everything? But yeah, it's a potential thing that you can find in the Captain's Quarters. Maybe we'll do a special video that's hidden unless you're in that room. Maybe. Are Dax and Klingon women videos safe? Kinda, David. Yeah, all those are. All the raw videos are saved. I did have some things that were saved that were like completed files, but all the raw templates are safe. Like I said, what happens, and as an IT guy, I shouldn't let this happen to me, but basically you get lazy because things work fine for like 3 years. So you normally you're really studious about where things go. And eventually you're like, oh, well, whatever. I'll just put it here for now because it's easy. And, sometimes that can bite you in the butt. Jason, I don't have a Vidar raiding crew handy at the moment, but generally it's similar to this, pan, but I'll have Stan on the side. So I just literally just run a speed crew and Stan. Speed crew and Stan. Does it ever make sense to run Yuki and Zhao over, say, Spock? It can with a max Zhao, simply because you talk about max mitigation is more important than always having shields. Because that mix is you're hoping that Yuki can end the fight sooner by stripping their shields first. Thus, you're putting more damage to their hull directly. Yeah, that could definitely work, but you would need maxed versions of those officers, and it's pretty rare to find people with maxed version, because then the other issue is generally by the time you get those maxed, you've got other things available to you that are better. So like the Trinity officers. Is DJ Aoki or Kumak better? I don't understand the question, Chief. They do two very different things. Here, let me pull these two up. Let's pull these two up. I have got a shield on right now, Brian Crowder. I usually PvP more on the Twitch side of things than on YouTube. But let's do Kumak right here. So this is, okay, they are similar, Chief, but mainly you're running this as the captain, and this is, you'll run Kumak as captain, but again, he's around increasing the stats, and that stat does stack. And then you've got this one increasing armor, shield deflection, dodge to the ship by X%. Now if we go to DJ Aoki, where are you, buddy? There you are. If the opponent is burning, increases your armor, shield deflection, dodge by better. So short answer is officer ability better. DJ Aoki. He's essentially Zhao. Captain's ability awful. Absolutely awful. This is the dumbest thing ever. So Kumak is a typical early captain that you'll use with some success. And you'll find that if you're running like Nero, Kumak, Vemit, that Kumak as captain is better. But 1-to-1, you know, while DJ Aoki's sidecars or his officer ability is better, as a card as a whole is he better? And that's kind of up to you. To me, DJ Aoki is not that great until you get him leveled up significantly. And that can take a while. Because there's not an easy way to source those officers. Is Zhao go with Kirk and Spock? Yes. You know, one of my favorite PvP crews that I used to run was that crew, was Kirk, Spock, Zhao. Now it's been, you know, changed out for much more effective crews here lately, but that was a PvP crew that I ran a lot last year. Not as effective now as it used to be, just because of all the officer sets that have come out. And then you look at things like a maxed, you know, you take for example a maxed, wow, why am I blanking on the name? Like a maxed Marcus. Your Zhao's not going to stop Max Marcus. It's not going to stop Max Marcus. So all right, we need to do a 29. Hey, Vegito, what's up, man? Love the name. I saw your D4 PvP crew video. I was wondering if Yuki, Gorkon, and Khan is a viable option. I mean, that'll work, yeah. I don't know if I'd argue viable, but it'll work. It's not bad. Just got a Fendra blueprint from a level 50 ROM Explorer. Gotta love Scopely. I was actually talking to a whale about that issue. Gosh, when was this? Probably like 4 or 5 days ago. And they were joking because right after I'd made my video, they were like, yo, I was just complaining to the dev team about this like a couple days ago. And I'm like, yeah, it's a serious issue. It's a really serious issue. I mean, like I just look at my banners going, yay, Kira's unlocked. Woohoo. Oh, got a Valkyrie unlocked. Oh man, restarting this game can be a pain in the butt sometimes. But yeah, I mean, it's a serious problem that we all need to work on in terms of we all together, you, me, whales, we all need to push for them to fix that, because there should be no reason that some of these high level cards, you know, that we pull from beating like a level 60 ship can drop that. Should not. And shout out to LaRomy being a member for 16 months, initializing their ensign. Thank you, Laromi, for always supporting the channel, man. Greatly appreciated. You are helping make my really rough day that much better. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. Greatly appreciated. Oh, that was you? Oh, well, I guess that kind of makes sense. Well, still. Sorry, bud. Yeah, that's Twitch names, Discord names, and YouTube names for some of my people will all be different. I'll be like, well, I had a conversation with somebody. I don't know if it was you or not, but I had a conversation. But yeah, it's a serious issue, and that everybody needs to really kind of band together to a point where we're demanding a change. Because as long as we allow them to do things, they're going to do them. They're going to take the road of least resistance, and they've done that with everything that they put out in this game. So you even look when they try to take away our faction lock. It was only because of a mass outcry of everybody. The mods in the Discord were mad about it. The content creators we were all talking about. The free-to-play players were mad about it. The whales. And if there's enough outroar from every group, it'll get fixed. But was a number of faction rep for Klingons to get the Bachor. That rep, Justin, you want to jump on that rep real quick? Because I don't remember what it's named. I don't remember what the Bachor rep is named. It's not celebrated, I don't think. But it could be. I'd have to pull that up in the KMA. Oh, yay. Somebody hit my miner. Woohoo. Yay. You're a really big boy. Happy for you. Repair. And we'll just go right back. And then a Valdor took that out. Oh, well. That's the nature of war, man. You can't even run an Armada. Admired. Thank you, Justin. Thank you. Or somebody sent me a message to warn me. That would have been nice of them. Yeah, okay, cool. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. You have to go to YouTube settings, of course, change the account name. Oh, to change the name, yeah. Well. Man, they brought all kinds of stuff with them just for the heck of it. Look at the Constellation. I'm sorry, the USS Enterprise skin, the OG. Really is a nice looking skin. Yeah, John, it's whatever, man. I joined this alliance because I wanted to hunt OPC, and you know what I've been doing? Hunting OPC. Hunting lots of OPC. So it is what it is, man. I don't care. I've not paid attention to this war. I've been in alliances on either side of it. I legitimately do not care. I don't care. So we just repair and then go back to mining. Repair. Locate. Let's go hop on this node. And then get back to growing. Then get back to growing over here. Working on this event. Does anyone... Oh, Thomas. Somebody already answered that for you. Thank you. Just as I sent the devs about 15 screenshots from Alliance mates showing the insane number of blueprints, hoping they change it. The highest I've seen so far was... like 14,000. I think somebody sent me a 14,000 one. Yeah, Kyle. Feds did not want me to hunt OPC. So I had to leave. And then Chaos threw me problems too, so I had to leave them. So I ended up in Exco. The only people who let me hunt OPC no matter where I want. Anywhere I wanted to. They said, okay, go for it. Hey, Sasquatch. Congratulations on hitting Esteemed with the Romulans. That's a pretty nice little achievement. All right, is this done yet? Awesome, we finished. Sweet. I'm just going to go ahead and blow this ship up. That'll make it easy. Just go ahead and blow this thing up. Yeah, Kyle, that's why I ignore it, man. I'm literally just trying to be here for rewards. And if this doesn't work out, I'll leave this place too. I'm trying to be here for rewards and to hunt OPC. All I care about. All right, so now we're going to go do some pulls. Discovery. Let's see. Here we go. You know, Brian, you know what we're going to do tonight? I have not made a no loot, don't shoot shirt. I'm going to make a no loot, don't shoot shirt and mask, since apparently in America we're going to be wearing masks for like the next 10 years. I'm going to make a mask, a hoodie, and a shirt that says no loot, don't shoot tonight. I'm gonna do that. So if y'all want to get one, check it out. But yeah, let's see how feds just basically, now they made a rule. Their OPC rule, to be fair, was that you couldn't hunt OPC in territory space. But heck, that's the best place to hunt OPC. It's the absolute best place to hunt OPC. So I was like, yeah, that's not going to work for me. I'm going to go do my own thing. So the only drawback is I might start missing out on alliance rewards, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Let's see. What other events do we got? We got to do our Swarm Sunday still. And I got to do my turn-ins for these events. We got to do this. Yeah, that's what they said, Laromi. And obviously, I'm not going to fly with that. You know, and I wished them the best. Like, I got nothing against anybody. If that's how you want to run your alliance, that's fine. It's just not... I'm not going to do it. Like, I'm not going to do it at all. It's just not going to fly for me. Alright, so let's do this. Why mine ISO when you have time to mine base needs? Well, see, I mine ISO by just going out and hunting people. People are OPC on ISO all the time. So that's how I get mine. Best feeling in the game to be known as a server pirate? I take pride in it. Now, I'm not I don't troll people or anything, but I definitely like being a pirate. And now that I've gotten over 90 million power when I have all my ships out, I'm finally growing at a decent pace. I need to upgrade my ship hangar, which is going to be costing me lots of resources. Oh, also, I got to go do my faction. I'm finally... Hey, what's up, Dean? I'm finally going to be able to do the Stella Prime. So we need to speed up a research real quick. We need to speed up a research. Oh, wow. We are almost out of speed ups here. We need to find some speed ups. We got to go farm Tygo Core more. Screenshot your raiding crew for your Devore. I don't have a Devore raiding crew, Jason. I have never, nor will I ever raid with a Devore. The 4-star didn't show up for me until Op 39. Correct, Kale. You only see the 4-star ships in terms of like the silhouettes and stuff when you get to level. There we go. Woohoo. Yikes on the cost when you get to level 39. Big yikes on that one. Oh. That's a lot. But this is a great prime to get. It's going to make the Stella upgrade way easier. Way easier. I know he meant Vidar lost and found, but I've already told him what my Vidar crew was. So are you still sure that Arc 5? I mean, I know that the Enterprise D is a ship because they talked to me about it. So unless they changed completely on their design, I mean, but maybe they did. But when they talked to me, it was 100% a ship. And when they talked to other people, it was 100% a ship. So, I mean, heck, all the advertisements are for a ship. All the preview pictures in your app store are for the ship. So it'd be really shocking for it to not be a ship. And I'm not saying they can't change, but yeah, rating with a Devore, how you flex on people you don't like. And yeah, Broadus, this will be the longest set of arc that we've ever had. It will be the longest one we've ever had. Can't be a power when there's rules that get in the way. Exactly, Sasquatch. So I'm not going to let them get in the way. I'm going to go do my own thing. And also found I will be mining in Tycho Core later tonight. Because I need all the loots. I need all the speed ups. Everything. Prime cell efficiency is going to really help out too, though, just to be real. That one's really going to help out. Because that's one of the trees that I've just ignored for so long that it's time I stop ignoring it. And thank you, Bubster. I appreciate it. I mean, I think that everybody should play the game that's good for them. And if good for you means hunting OPC, then go for it. Nice, Baba Yaga. Nice name. I wonder what level the Enterprise D will be available at. I don't know. I mean, I gave them my idea what I think it should be formatted as and in terms of availability, and they said that it was a good idea, but that it might not necessarily get used. So now I'm just waiting like everybody else to figure out what it's going to look like and how that's going to turn out. So I'm kind of stuck. Omicron, basically, I've decided that I'm going to focus on maxing out 39 first, getting what I need to do, and then I will go back to farming to get Klingon positive. But just for now, there's too many things that I need to catch up on. So I am still going to get the Katinga, but I'm more focused on farming and grinding to upgrade where I'm at. Like, I don't know if y'all have noticed, I've gone up 2 million power in about a week. You know, I mean, if I put all my warships out, I'm over 20 million power now, where this same time a week and a half ago, it was like 18.3. So, you know, it's just, I just said, screw it. I've been saving things too long. It's time to actually work on officers and stop waiting for leaderboards. And I just said, screw it. So. Efficiency is important, but not to the point that it becomes detrimental to my game. Does that make sense? Could we try for the ability to dump battle logs to spreadsheets? Oh, bro, we've been asking to be able to parse that data for 3 years, Derek. 3 years, man. Don't worry. We've asked many times, and we still ask. Will it ever happen? I don't know. But it gets asked a lot. So, it definitely gets asked. All right, let's take this. Me actually using my generators now is pretty laughable. Pretty laughable. But I did get all this maxed. Now it's mostly researches that we got to start working on. Getting through these researches, doing away teams to collect all these pieces of junk. I'm going to refresh now just because I can't. I'm actually out of all those. So now I've got to get stuck with these crappy ones. Yikes. You want stat recaps for Armadas? Yeah, so do we all, Justin. So say we all. What we get now is an extremely limited, bare bones, almost no information view. That's why it takes us so long to calculate how things work. Well, Jason, I've already told you what I run, buddy. I already told you. Speed crew plus Ston, and it's self-explanatory. Speed crew plus Ston. You just want to hear why Spock doesn't belong in the Enterprise? You already know the answer to that, Baby Yaga. You already know. You already know. All right, we need to pop back out of here. If we do an Arc 5, maybe we see Q or some non-Enterprise crew like Sela. I doubt it. As much as I would love that, they have just really not been... Their crew choices have been like, hey, who's the top crew in this show? Let's do that. Because every show basically focuses mostly on the Federation. We're getting tons of Federation officers. I see you, Slagdar. I see you, buddy. But I'd love Q. Q is actually in other games. Oh, great. My zoom in and out button doesn't work. Yay. And I do have a pirate hat, David. A tricorn hat sitting right over there. Sitting right over there. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. I hate when computers are problems. I hate when computers are problems. I can't zoom out. All right, we need to swap this anyway. We're going to swap this for our USS Trevor. And then we're going to go farm up here. 39. Hey, Boxer. Yeah, I mean, my PC's back up and growing, but it's been an ordeal today. It's been an ordeal. Triple Spock in the Enterprise actually unlocks the secret ability. Just like putting the D4 in the 4th dock slot. Oh, there you go, Brett. Yeah, it's a little Easter egg. It's an instant win. It's an instant win Easter egg. Yeah. Need the hat and the beard back. Man, Brian, I'm really self-conscious about the beard because I feel like it makes me look really, really old. And I don't like being old. How does Spock work on the Enterprise? Does his ability just stack with the ship? Dean, literally don't do it. It's not twice as useful. Nope. Nope. And night, Omicron. You're going to bed really early tonight, but thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you. It's good to see you as always. Boop, 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 boop. We're going to give a shout out real quick to Charles again, man. Charles came by. I was like, yo, man, I heard you've been having a rough day. I'm going to donate to you with Cash App. Thank you, Charles, for doing that, man. It's just, thank you. Thank you so much. Your Kingdom for Lakshwana Troy and Mr. Hom. Yeah. That is niche, and I love it. Niche, and I love it. Best Easter egg is 3 Spocks on the bridge. Now, there are some Easter eggs. If y'all have used our officer tool that Stewie Doo and Lube and everybody put together, that actually has some Easter eggs. That actually has some Easter eggs like Spock's. I thought that's pretty cool. So check that out if you haven't seen it. But, you know, we do have some things that we put together. I am scrapping my Max Mayflower. What primes do I get? I only have prime boxers. Oh, prime officers. I mean, prime boxers, that's a... Are they made of silk? Satin? Anti-chafing? Sounds nice. Sounds nice. As far as what primes to go after, that's going to be kind of up to you. And the reason I say that, and I'm being non-committal, is there are... I'll show you the ones that I have. How about that? Is that good? I can show you some of the ones that I have. So I'm going to go into our research menu. And Laromi, I agree. I think they've done amazing work. So here are the ones I've got. I did prime piercing. This helps with my 6 of 10 when it comes to armadas. You know, I've also done prime holes and prime shields. I've not done prime defense yet, but I'm probably going to do it now because of the Troy thing, the Troy leaderboard. Before I forget about it, let me go ahead and do that. 6 days. I can speed up 6 days, can't I? I mean, there's all my 3 hour speed ups. Use them. Now let's use all of our 1 hour speed ups. Let's go turn that one on. Now remember, this is just a base improvement, so base defense is not that great.